You probably grew up watching Montana, maybe.
Yeah.
So he's my Montana. Sad,
Right.
It's not Montana, but
Yeah.
I like him. I don't think we should. He has he's played 4 games, and he showed us what he's progressing each game. And next year, drafting a quarterback is a little. You could draft a quarterback, but not our first pick. I don't think we need to do anything with first pick, because I heard quarterbacks coming out of college this year aren't really,
Yeah.
Are you listening?
Feeling extra good this week. Ronbo Sports representing the Niner Empire worldwide. And if you are a lone Niner fan that is not affiliated, you might want to go to theninerempire.com and check out why you should no longer be. Now, about last week's game. 49er fans have had a chance to digest this game, and the thoughts now are, whoa, what was that? Everybody's wondering, how in the world did we deal with the toughest defense in the league? We came from behind to grab them red Cardinals, and it was a game all the way to the fourth quarter. We stopped one of the most brutal running backs in the NFL. The defense came out and said, no, not today. You see, this is what I'm talking about. Here's the thing, what's really funny though, with all of that, there's still a lot of 49er fans that do not appreciate none of that because it didn't result in a W. I'm trying to understand, here's what they don't understand. The 49ers just took a step out of the depths of loser hell. You got to get up out of this hole before you can go anywhere. So that's why a lot of us are appreciating this. All right? You better recognize 49ers 2 or 3 weeks ago, we wouldn't even been in that game. To come from behind the best defense in the league, I'm starting to feel good about this Sunday. I'll talk about that a little bit more in a minute. But first, let me say this about Colin Kaepernick. Here's the story, right? Last year, you and I both remember Cap. Oh, he got beat. He got beat up. Cap goes in there with mud in his eye. Redeem himself? I think he did. And here's what's even more important. The Cap and Kelly connection. This is the thing that everybody's been talking about. Will they be a success together or not if Cap continues to nurse his game? Back each and every week? Soon, the conversation is going to stop. And it will be talked about. The Cap and Kelly connection may be working out, because make no mistake, there's not that many coaches that can do this with Cap. He knows this, and I'll bet you Kelly knows this as well. This is why when people keep asking the question, Cap's not gonna stay, I bet he's not gonna stay, is he? No, he is going to stay. I say that because here's the thing. If Cap continues to improve, he knows his best chances are with the San Francisco 49ers as long as Chip Kelly is calling his shots. You can be guaranteed about that. There's no doubt in my mind. I just want you to say, quote me on it later. We'll see. We will see. Right now, got a guy at the Cooler. Oh, by the way, the Cooler is an organization. I call them an organization. It's a few guys that got together to call the shots on each and every week's fantasy football. Ian, he is a member of that group, and he can tell you about some good choices coming up this week. Just give it a little bit, just a little bit. This is to make you come on over and check out the rest of the picks they got of the week. Ian, what you got this week?
Yo, what up, Ronbo? I got an amazing pick for you guys today. I know I didn't come through for you the way I should have last week. My bad. I got something better for you this week. This week we're going with Marvin Jones from the Detroit Lions. He's only $5,000 on DraftKings and $6,500 on FanDuel. He's going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And we know the Jacksonville Jaguars ain't stopping nobody. So have fun with this pick. Come and check us out at the Cooler. And Ronbo, thank you for having me on again. Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, that's a tough job to do, boy. You get something wrong, people start to wonder. But their percentages are pretty good. Check them out on the Cooler. Let's go check out and see what you, the Niner faithful, is talking about this week. Fam, traveling out in the Midwest, we got Stev. And listen, by the way, it's Stev as in Stephon Curry, Stev. As even you just stopped correcting me on that. I've been calling the wrong name for the longest time. Stev, what's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah, good.
Okay, man. We just came off of all almost win, but everybody, we're looking at this game as finally they didn't embarrass us. We didn't look bad in losing. What are your feelings on that first?
We did good. It was a good game overall.
Mm-hmm.
But in my opinion, all games were we were competing. But this game was really, we were competing.
You're competing.
I think if we could go off this for the rest of the season and just get things going, I think we'll be looking good for next season.
And it's important too, Steph, because you know what? You go into a season with momentum from last season, as we should have done last year, but we didn't. So, Steph, Colin Kaepernick, this dude has been getting bashed. Man, I mean, every network bashes him. A good percentage of the Niner Empire bashes him. People never get talking bad about Colin Kaepernick. He looked different in this game, though, Steph. How is this affecting your opinion now? A lot of people were I'm thinking the quarterback in the first round. I mean, people are all pissed off. But Colin Kaepernick looked a little bit like the Colin Kaepernick of back in the glory days. Has it changed your opinion? I mean, what are you going to do now, man?
I've always loved Kaepernick.
Right.
He's my guy, he's probably you probably grew up watching Montana, maybe.
Yeah.
So, he's my Montana. Sad,
right.
It's not Montana, but, I like him. I don't think we should, he has 4 games. He's played 4 games. And he showed us he's progressing each game. And next year, drafting a quarterback is you could draft a quarterback, but not our first pick. I don't think we need to do anything with the first pick. Because I heard quarterbacks coming out of college this year aren't really,
Yeah. See, I've heard that a lot. I've heard that a lot, too. So, yeah, I agree. So
maybe a quarterback later rounds, just to be
How late? We're talking 3rd round, 2nd round, 4th? Because, Dak Prescott, look where he came from.
Yeah,
and this dude is one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. So are we talking about like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Just pick a quarterback up that you guys maybe see a little spark in him.
Yeah.
And if Kaepernick even goes down or if something just doesn't go right,
he comes in, right?
Yeah, something.
If you are thinking that way, though, you see any quarterbacks that you could possibly see coming in the third, because you're not going to get Deshaun or Kaya or all these golden boy names. But could there be a Dak Prescott in round 3 or round 4 that you might have noticed?
I haven't noticed personally.
Right.
I'm be honest, I haven't really.
All right, Steph. Now, with that said, Carlos Hyde has been struggling this year. They shut him down yesterday in that game. And at this point, everybody was saying, put Harris in the game. Your feeling, it's now going to come down to next week, I imagine it's going to get really loud at Levi Stadium if Carlos has any problems. Your feeling, DeJuan Harris versus Carlos Hyde. What do we do?
Well, from last game, it was obvious that Carlos Hyde was our guy by them, running him as long as we did.
Yeah.
But DeJuan should have came in. They should have noticed our running game ain't working. So it's, throw something out there. I think that could have helped us maybe get the win.
Yeah.
But, at least score an extra touchdown. Because our running game was, bad.
Do you think that Carlos, maybe he needs more touches? I'm thinking, a lot of running backs, they get 1 touch, 2 touches, nothing. And then about that 3rd or 4th touch, boom, they break it. Carlos hasn't had a game this year over, what's his highest game this year? 70, 80 yards against the Rams?
80, yep, it was the Rams game.
And that's his last big game. So, I'm a little concerned with Carlos. I don't know, maybe his shoulder was hurting still yesterday and he didn't want to come out of the game. I'm trying to find an excuse for him. You got an excuse for him? I don't know.
There's no excuse, really. Just try to get back out there and do your best, I guess. But there was no excuse.
Yeah.
He should have. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Maybe he hasn't really got the Cali's scheme offense right.
Yeah.
Maybe how the offensive line operates.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. Offensive line? Are there any issues with that, you think?
It could be.
Yeah.
He's just maybe not picking the right holes either.
Yeah.
Maybe there's not even enough holes, a clear path views. But
there it is right there.
That's
Is Carlos picking out the right holes? I'm thinking the same thing.
I think Dewan could be. I don't think Dewan. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of Dewan, rushing, but I have. But I think he's more of a Darren Sproles kind of guy.
Yeah.
Which would work perfect. Which works perfectly. Which works perfectly.
Yeah, in Kelly's system, right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect.
So yeah, this is what I'm thinking too. Because if you alternate these two guys back and forth more, maybe you get more. And that defense has to loosen up because they don't know what's coming every time. They got to readjust in each and every time. If they could let us do the hurry up, they're not doing that as much anymore. They're stopping the 49ers and slowing things down. But this is when the switch from Carlos Hyde to DeJuan Harris works, what I would think, more effectively. So
I think using both of them in different areas and different type plays, I think we don't need to go out and look for any kind of running back. I think those are our guys.
Yeah, I know. As long as we keep Mike Davis off the field, we'll be okay. God, I'm still pissed off about Mike Davis.
I don't know what made him keep letting him out there on the field. Like, come on, that dude is that really pissed me off.
And everybody else. We lost that game partially because of him last week. But okay, well, we got to get it over Mike Davis, and apparently the coaching staff has too. He wasn't even activated this week. Coming up,
I'm happy.
Yeah, coming up next week. Now, with what we see from Cap, the defense looks like they're coming alive. I mean, we're getting it straight. It actually scares me to even ask. Do you think are we gonna have a chance against the Patriots Sunday?
You ain't gonna believe this, but today I was mad. I was happy about the Niners, but I was just because a lot of fans here, a lot of people here in Albuquerque are fans of the Cowboys or the Raiders. Oh my God! I'm telling you, I went to school yelling at every Cowboy fan I could, and most of them are my friends.
Yeah.
But I kept telling everybody, we're gonna upset the Patriots. I'll bet you guys anything. So I might have some money coming out of my pocket that I'm gonna lose, but I was telling everybody that Niners gonna take it. And people don't understand that we're a young team. We have new coordinators, a new coach. Half of our first string ain't out on the field. We're developing, and after last night's performance, I think it's looking good.
There you go. Stev has already said it. I'm with you, Stev, because you know what? I was watching that game, Patriots versus Seahawks, and honestly, the Patriots defense is soft. They lost Jamie Collins, they got rid of Chandler. They look beatable now. I'm thinking the 49ers can exploit that defense, but can we stop them? Gronk's not playing this Sunday. If we could stop Bennett, I mean, Amendola's going to get his, but I wonder, you may have something there. I'm telling you.
I'm starting to question Bill Belichick, right? He moved he moved some defensive players, so is he pulling a bulky or what is he doing?
I accused him of that earlier. I'm wondering, what has he got in mind for draft picks? Are you serious?
Yeah, their Patriots defense did look soft.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't. They stayed in the game, but
it was a shootout. And when was the last time Belichick got into a shootout with another team? When they lost a shootout on some questionable plays at the end of the game. So the Patriots, maybe they were faking it, maybe because they think they're going to see the Seahawks at the Super Bowl, didn't want to see too much or something. That was confusing. Something looked awfully wrong.
If that's what it is, if they're not showing too much, then I guess that ain't a bad idea. Because I think that's going to be the Super Bowl contenders, Seahawks and Patriots, again.
Because there's nobody in the NFC that really looks dominant this year. The Minnesota Vikings would have had a shot, but they're fizzing out. And also, you got the NFC South. You've got also the Falcons. They look like they're fizzing out. The Hawks. Dang it! I do not want to see the Hawks in the Super Bowl. Man, right.
I would rather see him in the Super Bowl than the Cowboys.
Ooh. I forgot about the Cowboys.
The Cowboys, they haven't played a real team. They haven't played they played us.
Yeah.
They played Browns.
Didn't they beat the Steelers Wasn't that the Steelers?
They played Bears.
Yeah.
They played still. Yeah, but they haven't played an elite defense like the Seahawks. So in playoff time, I hope they get exposed.
Yeah, defense is what it's all about in the playoffs. All right, Stev, put yourself out at Levi Stadium. We're about to score the winning touchdown against the Patriots. I'm going to count you down. 3, 2, 1.
Niners!
Thank you, Stev. See you online, little bro. Let me make a recommendation to you right now. Go to ultimatesportstalk.com. I love to go there myself, and that's why I thought I'd turn you on to it too. Ultimate Sports Talk is news and opinion on your favorite sports. They've got articles, endless articles, and also internet radio. It's something to enhance your sports experience all the day long. Here's the part where I go ahead and make my pick of who's going to win the game this week, and it's the Patriots. Remember the Patriots, man? When we see their name on the schedule, what did you do? You freaked out. Oh, we got the Patriots this year? See, here's the thing. I am not scared right now. The Patriots, they look a little soft. You see them last week against the Hawks? The Hawks seem to just score and score and score. I'm not saying with the Hawks, but I'm just saying the Patriots look a little soft this year. Everybody's already yelling. They don't have Gronk. We got a chance. Listen, you know what? They're still bringing Martellus Bennett. So how good is that? We're still in danger. Anyway, as I say, I don't see them as scary as they were at the beginning of the season. I'm going to give you a score right now. We can score on these guys. In fact, I anticipate 27 points, but the Patriots will score a little more. Something similar to last week is what we'll probably be going through this week. I see us losing this game. I know, no, I'm serious. We lose this with 31-27. But hey, it's the Patriots. Ain't no shame in losing to the Patriots by that close of a score. It being in Levi Stadium and that I say it's that close of a score, anything just may happen. Anything just may happen, really. And I will be enjoying this game with you in your face at your place from the beginning of that game till the end. And who knows what's going to happen. I'm sticking by my prediction, but I'm still hoping that we win it, okay? And afterward, we can celebrate online like we do each and every week, or we cry a lot like we always do. But we'll get together after the game. You'll need the Ronbo Sports app in order to get the information you're going to need in order to join the show. Just get the Ronbo Sports free app, download it, go to the menu, and you'll see all the instructions right there as to what you need to do to join up, and we will talk about this game. And by the way, if you have the sports app already, Red and Gold Radio, and I'll see you on Red and Gold Radio. Hit like if you do, please, share, and subscribe. Music, maestro, wait.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.